I'm looking forward to you guys taking pictures and talking about your float trip you're all going on.
We're not going on a float trip. I'm not going on a float trip.
Why
You
not?
ask how big a check do I have to write to not go on a float trip? I'm not going on a float trip with these Hoosiers. Think I want to sleep on the ground somewhere, walk in snake infested rivers? No, thank you. It sounds horrible.
Just look at all the listeners you get to hang out with.
That's why another reason why I don't want to go. I don't want to hang out with these people.
Can you imagine these people sitting in that boat with a bucket of chicken, a can of Bush, and spitting and throwing up off the side of the boat?
Just sweating and oh God, no. I'm not going. There is no plans for a float trip. One of these Hoosiers would drown and then we'd get sued and it would shut the whole Hubbard Empire down.
Somebody asked me that and said, "Are they really going on a float trip?" I said it took enough to get insurance for the golf tournament. You think they're going to get insurance for a float trip?
No, they could not.
Plus, I don't even think anybody owns that. Isn't that just like open space? Nobody owns the lake.
The state, maybe.
I think it's Hoosier River is not owned by anybody. I think it's just part of the county.
Yeah, but
I think, I think you'd have fun, Doug. Can you
they
imagine
could sue us if we put it together and
Tim
get
showing
deemed
his calves in
unsafe.
the boat, these listeners walking around with boners and their Speedos all day?
That's exactly another reason why I shall not go. I'm not going. It's not going to happen, I hope. If it does, I'm not going. I'm out.
I think it'll be fun, Doug.
It won't be.
Sit around the campfire and just have people fire on you.
Like we got to spend a couple nights there. There's going to be campfires.
Oh, probably a weekend, I would guess.
Oh, God, it just sounds horrid.
Sitting by the campfire, roasting marshmallows, and guys just got their hands down their pants looking at you.
No.
That would be
Mm.
it'd be disgusting, Doug. I wouldn't do it either.
No, you go places like that when you go camping, you stand there and you go, boy, this sure is nice to be out in nature. And you look around and say, boy, it sure is great to be here. And then you go, well, what do we do now? I don't know. We just sit here and say how grateful we are to be out here. That's it.
Uh, I've been on
Nothing.
I've been on a couple of float trips, Doug. I just went on day trips. We just went out in the boat. We actually brought fishing rods, so we're going through Merrimack and we're just stopping, do a little trout fishing, and then just keep paddling, go through the stream, and it was fun. And stop for lunch, get back in the boat, get to the end, go home.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going.
It's good for a
I'm
day.
not. I'm
Yeah.
not going. I'm not fishing. I'm not doing any of that.
No, that's disappointing. I was looking
Would you
forward.
go? You wouldn't go.
Fuck no, I wouldn't go. I didn't
Okay.
want to go to Jamaica. You think I go on a float trip?